Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie and today I'm going to be doing my TBR for December. Let's get to the TBR before I go on a rambling rampage. I've got some historical romances on here. I've got some young adults on here. I've got a historical fiction, I think it would be considered. So yeah, let's get into it. So since it's December and Christmas is right around the corner, I kind of really want to read some holiday books, at least some holiday novellas. And this one came in one of my mystery boxes, and it's A Wallflower Christmas by Lisa Kleypas. Because you know you have to just look at every step back if your book has one. Anyways, so I'm not sure what this one is about. I have a feeling it deals with the characters that are in her Wallflower series. I don't know if I've read any of her books from the Wallflower series. I would have to look on Goodreads and but this is 201 pages, so I can fly through this, you know, in an early morning or in an afternoon. So I want to read this one. Then I would like to read A Devil in Scotland by Suzanne Enoch. And I think this was on my October TBR, if I remember correctly. And I still want to read it. So I'm adding it to this month. Let's get to it. Continuing on the historical romances. I don't know if I'm going to read this one, but I'd like to at least read at least book number 2 and book number 3, maybe even book number 4. And that is the Bridgerton series by Julia Quinn. I've already read this one. I don't think I want to reread it, but I do want to at least read like a synopsis of it, get myself like back into that world. And I really want to read, what's the second one called? The Viscount something. The Viscount Who Loved Me. I really want to read that one because I hear that is like almost everyone's favorites of the series. And also, come on, Bridgerton series is coming on Netflix Christmas Day. Merry Christmas to all of us. I am binging it that day. I don't care what my husband says. He has the kids for the day. They can have their tablets that Santa is bringing them. Mama is gonna go watch Bridgerton's upstairs in her bedroom, and nobody is going to be disturbing her until she's finished it. Anyways, so I would like to at least read 1 or 2 books from this series this month. Another book that I would really like to get to this month is Crown of Bones by A.K. Wilder. This book was generously given to me by Entangled Teen. They asked me if I wanted to participate in a promotional box that they have of this, and I actually have to take some pictures of it for my Instagram. And I do have a clip of me unboxing this, but it's from like 2 weeks ago, and I completely forgot to put it in my reading vlog, which, you know, failed that week anyway, so I'm gonna insert it into my new reading vlog. But I'm super excited for this one. This is a young adult fantasy, and it has something to do with phantoms because it says raise your phantom. But I don't know if phantom is like ghost or if phantom is like a power within you. I'm not sure, but I'm super excited for this. This says fans of the Shannara Chronicles and the Legend of the Seeker will get lost in the exciting, unique fantasy world of a coup. And I've only seen the first season of the Shannara Chronicles, and I really enjoyed it. I was pleasantly surprised with it. I haven't read the books, but I did like the actual TV series. So yeah, I'm excited to dive back into a young adult fantasy. I definitely like YA fantasies because they are like quicker. I haven't dived into adult fantasy yet because it's so daunting to me. Anyway, so I would really like to read this. So this comes out January 5th, and I'd like to get this read before then. So it's on this month's TBR. And then I'm going to participate in Creating & Co.'s readathon. She does one every other month. She ends up doing 6 readathons a year. And this month, it's like the last week of December, so it like goes from December into January. So this could potentially be on my January TBR or my January wrap up, depending on when I read it during that week, because this is the group read for the readathon, and that is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. I've heard really good things about this. I've heard great things about V.E. Schwab in general, and I'm super excited to dive into it. And yeah, so this may be pushed to January, depending on what I've read in December, like what I need to get done before January. And yeah, but it's on this month's TBR. And then this book I really need to finish. I started it back in March? February? January? I don't know. I don't remember when I started this. It was sometime this year. It's been on my Goodreads currently reading list since I started it. I really enjoyed the first 100-ish pages that I've done. It got put on the back burner because I got into a funk, and then I had to read something else, and then the pandemic happened, and then all my reading just went to shit. So I'm making it a priority to finish this book this month so that it can be on my read list for 2020. And that is Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. And I've heard such great things about it. The first 113 pages or something, whatever I've read so far, have been great. I've loved it. I've also been listening to the audiobook, which I highly recommend because it's like a full cast. And I love it when they do full casts. But I really want to finish this. Like, I need to get it off of my currently reading list and just finish it already. So I might restart it just because it's been 9 months since I've read any of it, or at least might just skim parts of it, but this will get finished this month. Hold me to it. And then my last book on my TBR, I don't have physically yet. It's going to be in one of my book of the month boxes, but I'm going to read In a Holidays, I believe it's called, by Christina Lauren. That is the book of the month for the Book Democracy book club that I'm a part of on Facebook. And I'm super excited to read it. I've really enjoyed every Christina Lauren book that I've read so far. I've read Roomies, I read The Unhoneymooners, Beautiful Bastard. I think The Unhoneymooners have actually been my favorite so far of what I've read from them, because that was just like laugh out loud funny. But yeah, so I'm also planning on reading that because that is a book of the month for a book club that I'm part of. But that is 7 books on my TBR. I know I can read 7 books in a month. I'm hoping to surpass that. But happy December. I hope you guys are all doing great. Let me know down in the comments if you've read any of these books, if there's any other recommendations that you want me to try. I'm all about trying books and giving you guys feedback. I love doing that in the vlogs that I do, and look out for my next vlog. But if you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe, I'd really appreciate it and love you forever for it. But until next time, happy reading, everyone.